Protesters and police on a collision course. Demonstrators from the Occupy Wall Street rally were determined to walk down Broadway, emboldened by a significant boost in numbers. But police had other ideas, forcing them back with pepper spray and batons. Earlier in the day, it was a much more peaceful protest. What started out in mid-September as a couple of hundred people camping out in Zuccotti Park has mushroomed into a rallying cry of several thousand voices. Now adding their weight to the cause, several labour unions representing workers from across the country who say they have a lot in common with the protesters.
There's an absolute disconnect between the decision makers in Washington, D.C. and the decision makers in Albany and New York State, between the money that they're making and what it's like for the average Joe to actually have to pay a rent, clothe children, feed children. They have no clue. They're clueless of what it's like to be an average, everyday working stiff in New York City.
We want to get out there and tell people we need to tax the rich in order that we can maintain the quality care. We're losing nurses in the hospitals. People can't afford to live in the city any longer. We need to stop it.
Organisers of the rally are thrilled about their newest supporters.
What they mean is that our movement is expanding, that it's resonating with a wide sector of society.
Every sign, every placard carries a different message, but there is one common theme here. This is a rally against the wealthiest 1% in the United States of America and the growing gap between the rich and the poor.
The police were also out in force, trying to keep the marchers on the sidewalk and the traffic moving in one of the city's busiest neighbourhoods. Hundreds of union members were waiting for the protesters at New York City Hall, swelling their ranks to the highest level so far.
You can't fight him, Joe!
Organisers of the Occupy Wall Street protest say it's too soon to tell if